Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is so exciting. This is the most unexpected unboxing probably ever, and it is from New York. If you've seen the thumbnail, you might know where it comes from. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I went to New York and I went shopping and I got offered a bag. Can you even believe it? Can you even believe it? If you want to know what this is all about, keep watching. Let's get going. So guys, if you've seen any of my Hermes videos, you will know that I've done many videos based on the fact that my Hermes journey is over. That I had an amazing run at Hermes in London, in the UK, and yeah, circumstances, my essay leaving, lots of different factors, but my Hermes journey felt like it was over. I said throughout those videos, I'm not going to be a hypocrite, because I said throughout those videos that I still love the brand, I still love the bags, I still love the quality, the craftsmanship, the leathers, the colours, the styles. I've always loved Hermes bags. Some haven't worked for me, some are more my favourites, and that's just life, isn't it? But I didn't want to give up on the brand, but the brand seemed to want to give up on me. Anyway, fast forward, it is 2 years, more than 2 years, 2.5 years since I've been offered a bag in an Hermes store. So you can imagine I thought that my journey was over, but I went to New York and I went into the Flagship store and this happened. So I'm going to get this open, guys, and then we can talk about it, because I know most of you are just here and you just want to see the bag. So hang fire if you want to hear the full story. So here is the shopping bag. So this is from the Flagship store just off Madison Avenue. This is the box. Does the size of the box give this away? I've done a very bad job with the ribbon, because I did open this up just to check it all over. Just to check it. So yes, anyway, let's get into this. If I can't get into it. Oh dear, I can't. I'm all over the place. I am literally all of a dither, as they say. So here it is. So let me open this up and I will show you. Get rid of the box so you can see the tissue paper. And there is the dust bag. Now, does this give it away? It probably does. So I'm just going to get rid of the box. And here it is the dust bag. And I don't know if you can see, slightly peeping out. This is a colour I said I didn't like and I would never buy. So here we are, and it is. Shocker, absolute shocker. This is the Evelyn 29 in the colour gold, and it has got gold hardware, but there's hardly any hardware on the Evelyn anyway. So finally got my hands on an Evelyn. I've been wanting an Evelyn for absolute years and I just haven't been able to get my hands on one. And yeah, I walked into the New York store and yeah, he just said, yes, we've got one. And I said, well, what colours have you got? And this was the colour, this was the only colour. So I just thought, well, I'll try it on, have an open mind. And actually, I really love it. So am I eating my words? Probably. Oh, probably. Let me just get rid of all they've got air paper in here. So let's get rid of this, and you can see inside. So it is the beautiful inside of the Evelyn, and then at the back, so it has the little strap that comes over, and then the back, which is supposedly the front, and that fastens like that. Now, I have said I don't like tan. I have said I don't like brown. I have said I don't like contrast stitching. I've said all those things. I know I have said that. But I was offered this in an Hermes store, and part of me was, I can't really turn it down because it's such a beautiful bag, and I've been wanting something really casual from Hermes forever, because all the bags I do have from Hermes are very Oh, I know the Birkin is a little bit less fancy, if you like, than maybe the Constance or the Kelly, but there is something about the Evelyn for me that is a lot more casual, and I just wanted a bag like that. And I've banged on about the fact that I wish there was one in between size between the TPM and this. Now, you may have seen one of my earlier vlogs in which I tried on an Evelyn 29 in black, and that was at Fashion File, and I fell in love with it. I absolutely fell in love with that bag, but and I do go into this in another video why I didn't buy it. Mainly two reasons. One, the condition of it wasn't good enough. It just was too well worn. And although I don't mind somewhere if I'm buying something pre-loved, but that one was it. Yeah, up close it was very, very slouchy, and I don't know, it just wasn't good enough condition for me to buy. And the price was sky high for something that showed so much wear. So the price was so much more than I paid for this. So, and obviously I didn't know I was going to get this because this happened the following day, or even the day after actually. So I didn't already have this when I went to Fashion File, but I came away from Fashion File knowing that I love the Evelyn 29 and that I didn't think it was too big. I think I could rock it, and actually I would go for a black one. I'd also go for a pop of colour. I came away thinking I actually do feel like I don't mind what colour it is because it's casual. I think I can rock it. And 2 days later this gets offered, and oh my goodness, I am absolutely beyond thrilled. Now, I did a video that I filmed before I went to New York, and it was talking about the fact that I went down a rabbit hole. I'll just put this down for 1 second. I went down the rabbit hole of looking at brown bags. That I said I'd never liked brown. Now, I did not know that this was going to happen in New York. Obviously, you can't predict something like this at all. But what I did talk about in that video was having looked at Fairfax and Favour and the messenger bag that I bought there in the blue suede, that I adore that bag. It's such a easy, simple, wonderful bag, and it is in that mid-size. And by using that bag, and I've used that quite a lot, that I feel like I do like that messenger style. I don't like the satchel style. I like the messenger style. So I was really, yeah, it just cemented the fact that I did want an Evelyn rather than scratching the itch. And these things never do they? So, yeah, but when I was looking at that navy bag, they had one in a tan suede. And for the first time ever, I was so tempted to buy a tan bag. And I didn't know where it come from. And I think it just went really well with a white shirt and jeans. I think a tan colour does look really nice. Tan also goes really well with navy. It also goes with black. It's actually very neutral, but for some reason I've closed my mind to it before. And I've talked to you guys about the fact that my Birkin 30 in a taupe didn't work for me, and I do think that that shade of beige, that warmer, paler, not quite as strong colour, I just don't think it worked for me. So I actually think that tan is going to work better. We will see, won't we? I've also been in love with the brown suede bag from the Row, the Margot bag in that gorgeous chocolatey chestnut brown. I just want that bag so much. I really, really do. But anyway, that is one for the back burner for now. But yeah, my eyes were slightly opened to brown. And then fate, as fate has it, this is the one that he could offer me. And I had the choice of going, no, I'm going to hang fire for a colour that I really, not really want, but because I wouldn't buy this if I didn't want it, I wouldn't. But I did have that dilemma of going, okay, if I had every single colour available to me, would I choose the tan, the gold? And actually, no, I probably wouldn't. I would have gone for a black or a navy or even an orange or something like that. I probably would have gone for, or a green or a blue or I don't know. I wouldn't have gone for a pink. But I actually do think in a slouchy, casual style bag, maybe this will work for me. I couldn't turn it down. You guys may be screaming at the screen saying, but you don't like brown, you don't like tan. But the thing with Hermes is you don't get offered very often, and you should never, ever, ever take something that you don't want. Absolutely not. So if it had brought this out in a bright pink or even a yellow or a very pale, any of the pastel colours, maybe Natter or Cray or any of those, I would have turned it down, because those definitely are not for me. But I'm sort of warming to this, I really am. And yeah, I had the choice of saying, well, I'm never going to have the pick of all of them unless you pay exorbitant prices on the pre-love market, so, which I won't do. So I have the choice and I took it. My gut said, I want that. I want that. So I'm going to really give this a go and see what I think. With regard to the contrast stitching, it's very minimal on here. I think that's the thing with the Evelyn. It's literally, okay, you can see it a little bit more on the back here. I don't know what it is. On the Etude bag, I didn't like the contrast stitching at all. But for some reason on this, I'm justifying it to myself already again, aren't I? But for some reason, I forgive it because I really wanted this. Anyway, let me show you what else it comes with, because I haven't even shown you that. So it comes with a shoulder strap. Now, what I love about this is it's the self-colour one, because they do actually come, you can see it's beautiful. They do actually come sometimes with a contrasting colour strap. I know that Etude sometimes comes with a navy strap, and that just adds another colour, and I wouldn't have wanted a taupe anyway, but I didn't want a contrast strap. I wanted a matching strap, and honestly I tried this on and I just loved it, and my husband loved it as well. And it is fully adjustable. It's fully adjustable, and that's what's put me off the TPM, because that strap is not adjustable. I don't understand why they do that. Why do they not just make it adjustable? I have no idea. But anyway, that is, fiddling with the strap, that is my gorgeous Evelyn. So what are we saying about my Hermes journey? Well, it's not, my Hermes journey has not begun again. This is not something that's been offered by London or by Manchester or anywhere else in the UK. In New York, we just got chatting away, and I just got on really well with the guy, and I just asked, do you have an Evelyn? And he said, we might do, let me go and check. And he genuinely just, well, he seemed to just go and check, and came back and said, in that size, I do have one in gold. And I was, okay, can I have a look at it, please? Because what I find in the UK is, yeah, it's just a game the whole time. You're going in and you're pussyfooting round it, and you're on eggshells, and do you ask, do you not ask? And it's very, very difficult, and it wasn't like that in New York for me. But that's my one and only visit to an Hermes store in the USA, so who am I to know, really? But does it mean that my Hermes journey is back on? No, because I still haven't been offered anything in the UK for over 2.5 years now. So no, it's not back on. And did I ever say I would never buy Hermes again? No, I always said I would love to sort out the relationship with the brand, but I love the items, and I would never say never, and I love it. So what do you guys think? Do you think I'm absolutely mad going for this colour? Or do you think I'm going to learn to love it? I actually think with my skin tone, I do think it'll work okay. I think it's a strong enough neutral that it will actually work. I think when things are too warm, but quite pale, if that makes sense, like something that's more beige than tan. And I do think chocolate brown will actually suit me as well. Fairfax and Favour, I'll just put this in, Fairfax and Favour have a beautiful shoulder bag in suede, and it's in chocolate brown. So will that scratch the itch of the of the Rose Margot? No, of course it won't, but very tempting, very tempting. Anyway, I will do a first impression of this with mod shots, what fits in, how I'm going to style it, all of that. I'll do that in a separate video, because I just wanted to show this to you. This was so unexpected, and yes, how many bags did I buy in New York? Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, I had the best time, and yeah, it's a good job these trips are only once a year. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I will leave you with this gorgeous bag. I am absolutely loving it. It's so slouchy. It's Clemence leather, by the way. It is beautiful. I'm thrilled. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.